from Singapore and the Philippines are very lucky to have you in the group because you're the one who'll be able to give them an insight into what it is to work in the Philippines and what it is to work in Singapore. So if there's anything you'd like to, if there's any advice you could give your fellow Singaporean artists, how they would do well working in the Philippines, and then tell your Filipino counterparts how they would do well working in Singapore, what would these be? Adjustments or any like nitty-gritties that the two sides have that are different perhaps?
Wow, thank you. It's a great question. I think because having worked in Singapore and the Philippines, the biggest difference I feel would be in terms of culture. Not to say that one is better than the other, it's just that there's subtle differences that we have. So I've noticed when I flew here to the Philippines to film that the Filipinos are a lot more willing to have fun. Let's put it that way on set. So on set it's very lively, everyone's always joking, cracking jokes, laughing. But I think in Singapore it's slightly more systematic. So it's a bit more like, okay, we have to get this done by this and this and this. So I think that's the subtle difference that we have there. But in general, of course, filming on both sides are fun, and both sets of production crew and people working there are very professional. Yeah.
So your fellow Singaporeans can let their hair down a little bit working here, and then the Filipinos just kind of have to mind their time a little bit more. In Singapore.
I didn't say that. You said it, not me.
But I'm sure that we'll definitely learn from one another. I mean,
I'm sure. I've learned a lot from the Filipino crew, and of course I'm sure that my fellow Brian and David can pick up a lot as well, and my fellow Filipino colleagues can learn a lot from us as well. We have still all a lot to learn.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And then for Sir Charlie again, and Sir Kevin. Hi, hello there. We know that that your group has always really been focused on going international, and this is a major step in doing that, partnering with TCP. In the future, you're also looking, because it seems that you may be the first ones to partner up in Southeast Asia. Are you hoping to do so for the other Southeast Asian nations and maybe become a really strong sort of force in entertainment in this side of the world?
Yeah, definitely. We're really looking for more partnerships with the different countries because we feel that it's about time that we get recognized. We're being recognized internationally, but I think we can still be bigger, and actually we're not just targeting Southeast Asia. We want to really grow as a global force in the entertainment business.
It's very exciting. Thanks.
Hi, thanks for the question. In fact, yes, we are in talks with also our Thai partners as well as our Malaysian partners. But amongst all, the first country that I decided to come to and work on a press conference was the Philippines. And you can ask my staff, we're actually really in talks with a few different partners. I think this country has given Raynold his career, it's given Raynold his boost, and I think, ironically, the Singaporeans know Raynold through a Filipino production. I think that means a lot, and I think this is something we want to give back, and that's why we especially flew here. We definitely will have other stops in Asia, Southeast Asia, but Filipino stop is our number one and only.
That's good to know. Does TCP stand for something?
Yes, it's called The Changing Point, but I think it's too long, so we decided to just shorten it by calling it TCP.
Alright.
Yes.
And then, as you know, Virtual Playground has quite a solid foundation in the Philippines, given, Ms. Roselle's Regal Films, one of the most established film companies in the Philippines. Is TCP also involved with production companies, or is it a talent management team to begin with?
I think we are just mainly a talent management agency, but we do partner with, in fact, all of the production houses in Singapore. And hopefully one day we can get good funding to work something out with Rigo, Ms. Roselle. Cross-country collaboration is something that I'm really, really keen to work on, and hopefully we can, have all 8 of our stars appear in the show. That'd be cool.
Well, thank you for your appreciation of the Filipino talent.
Of course. In fact, my grandmother is Filipino. Yeah, so I'm quarter Filipino. Yes.